Welcome to episode 520 of This Week in League. I'm Nate.
And I'm Jay.
And I'm Glenn.
520 for real. Hey, guess who's back? Back again.
Back from the dead.
So, Grizzly Adams.
Yes.
He's come back from... He was away, obviously mourning the death of fucking Ted Kaczynski. And obviously spent that 2 weeks mourning in Ted Kaczynski's cabin. And he's back with a beard and everything. Ready to fucking send letters to everybody who's wronged him.
No, yeah, I do have my winter beard happening.
So anyway.
Fucking glorious.
Yes.
Where you been? Explain yourself.
No, fucking
What
sick.
about this fuck all grey in your beard? With the hard life that you've had, either you've been like jamming some Just for Men in there, or you're a fucking vampire.
No. It does grey up. It does, and it's all in here, which is the shit you got to keep trim.
Right.
If I let that shit go,
It's like a woman's. It's like a woman with a dye job, and the roots start to grow in.
no, it's only the shit like either side of the. Fuck, like if you had a goatee, right? If you just had a goatee, either side of the goatee goes grey, but only after. It's the weirdest fucking bit. It only goes grey after it's been growing for a couple of weeks.
Right.
Which I was thinking about the other day. It fucking did my head in. Because you're right. When your hair goes grey, it's the shit closest to your scalp that goes first.
Mm.
Yeah.
And the colour's on the end.
Yeah.
Beard's the opposite. The shit on the end goes grey, and the shit closest to the face is black.
Mm. That is weird, but sadly...
I've had many fucking shit body hair realisations over the last week. It's fucking horrible.
This would be good.
Like, I'm now fucking old enough. Do you remember when you were young and you'd get like an itch inside your nose and you're like, oh, it's a nose hair? And I know exactly where that fucking hair is because of where my nose itches. Because it's short, it's tiny, it's this, it comes in. Now, wherever the fucking tickle in my nostril is, the hair's somewhere else because it's grown and fucking wrapped around and curled, and it's nowhere near where the fucking tickle is. I've pulled some fucking 3-4 centimetre doozies out last week. Oh, it's fucking horrendous. And my ears.
Can I just say you've had a riveting fucking week.
Oh man. I tell you.
Sorry, boys, can't record. Busy fucking extracting nose hairs.
Oh.
I'm fucking deep in the fucking Amazon jungle.
Look, I tell you, I don't
retrieving specimens.
Like we need a new fucking sponsor because that fucking Manscaped shit ain't cutting it anymore.
You need the Ryobi one with the plug-in fucking rechargeable battery.
Still.
That fucking battery stock. That's what for a thing.
Nah, fuck the battery. You need some real power in there.
You got a mini digger for me, Glenn.
Get a fucking 2-stroke still, just fucking straight up there.
All right, now,
yes.
You know, it's great to have you back though. Now that
Thor.gif.
Penrith players losing state of origin for New South Wales has left the zeitgeist for the time being.
Oh, don't worry. Don't you fucking worry.
Yeah, they'll be back in game. Only a week.
I've had enough of those fucking conversations by text to last me a lifetime.
Well, that's the thing. So you didn't put yourself on your podcast, so people had to go and fucking track you down and get satisfaction.
That's it.
That's what we should have done. We should have just fucking put his phone number on the, in the Facebook group or something. Said, look, if you're feeling a certain way because, you know, Stepdad wasn't around to defend the Panthers players, text anal to 04.
Right. Look, here's the thing. There's that one cunt on Twitter who's made it his life's mission to talk about how shit Nathan Cleary is.
Yes.
And he does this thing where he fucking takes screenshots.
Oh, yeah, Messi. I know him well.
And draws the fucking arrows.
I put that account. I switched notifications on for that account at halftime in the State of Origin game because I couldn't wait for the fucking thread that was coming. I couldn't fucking wait.
And realistically, there has never been any fucking truer illustration of someone that thinks that way. In like that cunt spent his entire life studying the game of soccer, and now is a fucking expert on all things Cleary. So, look, the goats have haters. You know, there's a whole generation of fucking, you know, bronze sexuals that want to talk about Jordan not being the GOAT. So there's going to be haters, but yeah, fucking let's get on to State of Origin in the news section, because there are some thoughts.
Who was it that was going on about haters the other day? Mark Levy.
Who's that?
You're the fucking massive sports lover of
Who's Mark Levy?
He's a former player, ABC grandstand commentator, and then he's moved to like whatever the Sydney radio, like, you know, like 2GB or one of those sorts of things down there, doing, you know, footy chat and morning chat.
Yeah.
He had a big thing. He had a big thing on Twitter probably, you know, 2 years ago, where, because he's a fucking Gronk, right?
Yeah.
And so he was saying shit on Twitter, and people and then he'd have people backing him up in his replies that were clearly like fucking alt accounts of his.
Oh no!
Wow.
And like there were some cases where where tweets, you know, where he wasn't logging out of the right account. You know what I mean? Like this total, like a fucking boomer trying to support himself on, that they're not built like that. They can't do that. They can't pull it off.
Exactly the same thing happened recently with an NBA ref.
Okay, so the referee's got his account, and he's getting lambasted because of decisions he made.
And there's all this shit, like his family are massive Celtics fans, and there's photos of them in like the
and he's making pro Boston decisions.
Yeah, that's it.
Or perceived to be, okay.
And like, you know, Boston are fucking however many wins from however many games that he's ref for them. All of that little shit where you're like, look, I guess it might not pass the sniff test.
Yep.
However, like, anyway, but it came out that he had a bunch of fake accounts that he'd log into to argue with people that said he was doing a shit job. And same thing, forgot to log out of one.
Yeah.
And posted something that gave him away, which was
fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Anyway, so first thing first, we'll go through the games from last weekend. And, we're jamming it all in because it's obviously an Origin-affected round. There's only a couple of games on the weekend. And then after we do the last weekend's games, we'll see if there's any news, particularly news articles that anyone wants to talk about. A few things happened through the week, so we've actually got something this time. But without further ado, the games. The Thursday night game. The Gold Coast Titans 28 defeated the West Tigers 12 down at the Hope Solo Coliseum. And Titans 28 tries to Brimson, Haas, Campbell, Tino Fasua, Malawi, Sami, and 4 conversions to Tanner Boyd. The Tigers tries to Clemmer and Jareem Buller. Wakeham, 2 conversions.
Big story out of this one, other than the Tigers playing like fucking rubbish.
Looks like the spoons are back on the menu, boys.
Oh, come on now, let's not be silly.
You lost Appy.
There is no chance we're winning a spoon in a competition that includes the St George Illawarra Dragons this year, Nathan. Come on. Let's not be silly.
Yeah, but you lost your Ben Hunt.
Yeah.
They've still got theirs.
Lost both of our Ben Hunts.
And they've got a coach now.
That is
you had more than one Ben Hunt?
Well,
that's right. Brooksy pulled up as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He got unleashed so hard, and his little fucking hammies couldn't take it.
He's hammy unleashed from the fucking bone. Appy out for a considerable amount of time with a broken jaw. I don't know what you guys thought about that. I didn't. It's just footy.
I thought it was shit because and one time you can go, yeah, it's footy, and this one was probably the closest to, yeah, it's just footy.
Yeah.
But it's like the
straight
third time
after the Reed Marnie one as well.
It's like the third time he's done it. Like, I mean, you know, it's not an isolated. It's not an isolated incident. It's a pattern. And I mean, and it's also a player who is a shit cunt as well.
Yeah.
So, look, I'm not inclined to give the benefit of the doubt to him after 3 times. So
you have to unpack that a little bit. And I think that you're 100% right in the context of who it is and what's happened recently. It's 100% fucked.
Yeah.
It's like that thing, you know, if you want to find out if something's offensive, swap who you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to find out if this is okay or not, swap offense and defense, because that's the only thing that's changed here is if he's got the ball in his hand or not.
Yeah.
And you look at Victor Radley, who was told your tackling technique needs to change because you keep hitting cunts in the face.
Yep.
Now he went off, and you know whether he does or doesn't or whatever, and the way he reacted to that's a different story.
Yeah.
But if there is now a fucking pattern and there is no provision in the rules for that to be suspended, then they need to look at the rules. That, you know, do they need to be more specific in the wording of the rules about what a player carrying the ball can and can't lead with? And then it needs to be said to him that you've done this, and it's 2 weeks in a row, and it's cost players head contact.
Yep.
So this is now something you need to change. 100%, that's what needs to happen.
Yeah, and like you change the players if you want. I mean, if fucking Jakey Turbo did it, you'd go, okay, that's footy.
Yep.
Because you know that guy's not doing shit to anyone for, you know, maliciously.
Correct.
But if it was like someone like, you know, maybe, you know, the aforementioned Hadley or Radley or like Jared Warrior-Hargraves
in the fucking Panthers game.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, or Nelson or someone like you go, well, yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
He meant that shit.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Sorry, Glennie.
As far as the game goes, I think for the Tigers it was less of the go forward in the middle ascendancy that has been at the forefront of their patch of form over the last sort of six or 7 weeks.
I reckon it could have been. There was only 3 line breaks in this versus 487 versus the Cowboys.
That's fair. But just more of those silly errors and poor execution that we were guilty of very early in the season. And, you know, also, let's not forget the past decade of rugby league. I feel like we took some, you know, we've been taking some steps forward for six weeks or so, and we took some back this time around. And the Titans just had too much energy, and I thought the Appy incident aside, I thought Tino had a really strong game and led from the front. Brimson makes a big difference to their side. Campbell, I've got my worries about Campbell at 6 defensively, but he's certainly a spark plug for them in attack. And so, yeah, credit to the Titans. They showed up, and the Tigers just couldn't get their game plan executed and gifted them too much ball, and their backs did the rest.
I know it doesn't bring Appy back from the dead, but the try from Buller, which the line breaker happened when he put the massive palm onto Tino, and I mean, that was pretty fucking spectacular. And that kid's like, you know, he's going to be incredible when he ends up at East in 3 years.
Yeah, I go 3. You reckon? Yeah.
Probably 3 because Teddy's going to take some fucking getting rid of.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Nick will have to put a bag on him to get him out of there, I reckon.
I know you're trying to get a reaction. I know you are trying to get a reaction, but I have zero faith that the Tigers are smart enough to do what needs to be done to keep that kid.
You don't think that he will be convinced by the revolutionising of the game under Benji?
Under Benji, maybe, not under Sheens.
So you're saying he's going to be gone before, like, yeah, he's going to sign somewhere else next year?
No, mate, nothing would surprise me. He's a great talent, and you know, since the days when Moses and Brooks and Tedesco were all coming through at the same time, we haven't really had a talent like this kid come through, and let's say we're more likely to fuck it up than not.
We'll see. Right. You got socials? You didn't text socials through, so I assume you got your socials?
Oh, I've got the socials. Hammers. He said it'd be low-hanging fruit to dance on the Tiger's grave in front of Glennie. But with the injuries to Appy and Brooksy, I'll keep it civil and say, Glenn, you deserved every bit of that.
I agree.
Dev,
that's the thing, when you put yourself out there, you have to be able to cop it back. And I do. And
you don't cry. And this is the thing, you don't cry about it. You go, yep.
Yeah.
You take it.
I fucking said it. I said that shit. I'll keep saying it.
He said Appy's jaw is about as brittle as Glennie's ribs, collarbone, calves, etc., etc.
Mate, I back Appy's jaw to be stronger than my fucking rib. I'm in so much fucking pain at the moment. It is fucking ridiculous.
Did you play on Monday? Or on the weekend?
Yeah, I did, yep.
Did you needle up?
And you know what?
Any meat pies?
No, 0. I've fucking fallen behind my ratio. But We this I know this week in Toowoomba C grade touch football.
That's why I brought it up specifically because I mean there are people.
Fuck those people.
There's one guy that doesn't like it, but there are people hanging for this fucking content, hanging for it.
So, look, as I've said, there's no real place for me on a touch football field, and if I'm forced in there, you have to put me on the wing. That's the only place. I'm nowhere near quick enough, fit enough, or fucking experienced enough to play anywhere else on the field. But I during a subset, so all the middles and the links are coming off the field and swapping over in the run of play. So the wingers sort of get into dummy half and take a few rucks, and just while that transition's happening, I managed to do that and ran a little bit of a switch play with one of the boys that was coming onto the field and fucking switched the wrong way and fucking collided with one of our players straight into my fucking dud rib about fucking 4 minutes into the... sorry, but less than fucking about 5 or 6 minutes into the game. And I was like, oh, fuck, that hurts. And, so just did a little bit of a run at basketball training. We played a little 4-on-4 and I filled in and run the floor like an absolute fucking genius. It was so good. But also did reach for a fucking loose ball and fucking collided with one of the kids' hip as I was fucking trying to get to the loose ball and straight in the same rib. Like, just...
We're gonna have to send you. We're gonna have to send you over to fucking Philadelphia and get Nolsey to fucking you to address how you face your rib to the world.
Sweet, I'll book the flights. I'll send you the bill
to earn the right to get back on the fucking court, mate.
Oh, send him to Philadelphia to get Tom Hanks to give him a blood transfusion.
That's more like it.
How good. But I've got a few weeks off, so recovery is key now.
There we go. Conan. Good to see AJ Bruxton back from injury. Not sure where he came from, though. Never heard of him before. Gus, I thought West had people playing for contracts. It didn't look like it, unless Bullo and Bateman's contracts are up. The Titans were average in there for the taking, but poor end of set options cost the Tigers.
Yeah.
Tino was good, but getting palmed off by a 17-year-old who went on to score made my day. There's a stat that's really interesting out of this one. It's the ineffective tackle stat. Which is, it's not, and I know you laughed there, Glennie, but it was...
I just shudder to think, is there a number that fucking registers high enough for the Tigers?
No, this is the thing. It's surprisingly low.
Right.
That's what the outlier is.
They just outright missed them.
And this is what I'm suggesting. So the ineffective tackle is that old, it's the James Maloney tackle, where you get in front of somebody, you put your body in front of them.
But you speed bump them. You speed bump them to the extent it makes it easy for the next guy.
That's it. Or you halt their momentum enough that they have to backpedal and...
Yep.
And if you look at, like in the Penrith and Roosters games, there was sort of, 20 apiece for each of the sides. And you look at this one, the Titans had 32 ineffective tackles.
Yeah.
Tigers had 9.
Yeah.
So I reckon that's saying that there's too many incidents where the opposition's one-on-one with your players, and when the tackles are missed, they're fucking just flat out gone.
Misses, yeah.
Which is creating opportunities. Yeah, who knows? I'm going to keep an eye on that stat, though. It started to interest me.
I guess it's saying the Titans as well. I mean, they're good at sort of, covering up their mistakes as well.
Yeah, that's it. But but across other games.
Yeah.
Most clubs are in, like, sort of, low teens, early to mid-20s.
Right.
For that, so anyway, next game.
The Friday game, the Warriors 36 defeated the Raiders 14 down in Canberra. Of course, this was the 300th game for old Teary Eyes Croker, and didn't the Raiders turn it on for their boy? The Warriors 36 came through tries to DWZ, Sean Johnson, Charles Nickel-Klugstar, Tom Ale, Luke Metcalf, and Wade Egan. 4 conversions to SJ and 2 conversions to Pompey. The Raiders tries to Whiten and Papali'i, 2 conversions to Croker, 1 penalty goal to Croker.
This loss is the second most notable moment in Teary Eye's career, only bettered by being bullied by Liam Fulton and shanking that kick in the semi-final against the Tigers all those years ago.
I remember that. I remember that kick so much. We must have spoken about it on the show at the time in such detail. I feel like it feels like we did a game companion. Like it really does.
Yeah.
Like
that was the second hand bruiser that year. The first one was against Parramatta earlier in the regular season.
Yep.
Two-handed bruises in 1 year. To say, I think it's a fair statement to say that nothing else of note in the rest of his 300 games is a fair indication of the quality of player that Jared Croker is, and nothing was more befitting of his of the ceremony of his 300th game than getting blasted by the Warriors. Well deserved.
Now, what was Ricky on about in the press conference? He had another one of his little fucking tantrums, apparently. Now, I didn't watch it, but he was asked about resting Croker last week. So the anniversary would be
that
milestone would be
fucking
home.
stupid Ricky Stewart thing he does, where he tries to take fucking moral high ground on something of which no moral high ground exists. So it's like, well, if fucking stealing a Mars bar because a kid wants one and that kid's never had one, if that makes me a thief, then you call me a thief. And I'm proud to be a fucking thief. Like, that sort of dumb shit that he goes on with. And he was talking about, I would have preferred to...
lose and have a good week or something.
Yeah, or instead, give him last week and then have a shit week this week. Like, it just made no fucking sense.
The way it sounded to me, it was like the way he was arguing and speaking. It was like they lost last week, but they didn't.
Yeah,
they actually won last week. So
that's it.
It just made his argument sound fucking stupid.
And I would get it if they're like, I racked my fucking brain, and I could not find another occasion where a team tried to fuck around with a player's availability to get them to try and play a milestone game at a certain place.
Yeah.
I couldn't find one. If there was a precedent for that, this would be absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
But because there's not, and they've tried to do it with a player who's a great servant to the club, don't get me wrong. Yep. 300 games is not a fucking milestone to be sneezed at. Right? And he's
it's not 300 quality games, though.
Well, you don't have fucking a dozen quality ribs, so...
You're right.
But, they still do their job.
I haven't played a dozen quality games of touch football either, I'll be honest.
I was going to say, you sitting there in your non-tackling league with your fucking busted rib.
Yeah, I'll shit on Jared Croker from a great height.
It's that usual Ricky Stewart bullshit. When no one has, will actually, many people I guess will, but no one who matters will actually go to him and go, no cunt, that didn't make sense. Try again. I'm going to read back everything you said, and you need to point out to me where it makes sense. But it's just, it was absolutely fucking stupid.
Just on the Warriors though, as much as Webster is deservedly getting credit for turning Johnson's career around and giving him a bit of a resurgence, I feel like he's doing a similar thing with DWZ. He's just looks like he's playing with, a freedom that can only come from a coach saying, I've got your back, I want you in the side, or, I believe in your capabilities, and which Webster strikes me as that kind of guy, getting the best out of his players, and like he's always had the ability, but he's really floated in and out of first grade at multiple clubs, and
DWZ, if you think back to when he was, firmly before he went anywhere but Penrith, and he was a winger, right? Maybe a centre, if injuries or whatever demanded it.
And someone planted the seed that he was a fullback, right?
That's when it all started.
Yeah.
That's when it went wrong.
Is that the fucking downfall for every back three?
100% it is.
Like, seriously.
100% it is. Because they equate, well, you're good in this position, which means you must also be good in this position.
Yeah.
It's like going to somebody.
Got finished telling you that when
you're good. You're good at pushing the candy trolley around the hospital. Get in here and fucking give me a hand on this brain surgery.
That's it. But there were two things that would always fuck up a DWZ game, and it was when there was the chance that he was playing for a fullback jersey because he'd overplay his hand, or if his brother was on the field. Because he'd get that stupid fucking no one's allowed to tackle my brother in a fucking tackling sport. And he'd brain snap. But if he fucking stays to his fucking job, he is firmly a stay in your lane and do great things player.
Yep.
Fair.
Anything else you want to say on this one?
No.
No, so much.
Nice. Liam, just picturing Sticky and Croker sobbing together in the corner of the shed. How good. Levius, imagine getting rested just to get dominated at home for your 300th. Some unreal tries to add to the boys' highlight reels. Fuck you, Sticky. This is our year, baby. In Webby, we trust. Mitch, Sticky wasn't wrong. That 300th will certainly be more memorable than if it were last week. Ben, the only good thing about a 3-hour drive home after getting flogged is that by the time you walk in the front door, you can almost feel your toes again. That would have fucking sucked. At least you got to leave fucking Canberra. There you go.
Yeah, it would have sucked, except there are other fucking travelling fans that had a much worse time this weekend that we'll get to in a couple of games' time.
That's it.
Friday night, main game, the mighty Manly Seabs Eagles 58 defeated the Dolphins 18 in the first clash between the two clubs, and the first team to put a 50 burger on the Dolphins and thus complete the set of 50 burgers against all Queensland sides. Manly's 58 came through a double to Jason Saab, a double to Tommy Turbo, a double to Tolu Kola, Lockie Croker with a try, and a hat-trick to the man, Ruben Garrick. And Garrick also 9 of 10 conversions. The Dolphins tries to Osako, and a double to the Hammer. Osako 3 conversions from as many attempts. Now, Stepdad, you weren't here last week, but that script there above that I just read is exactly what I said would happen.
Why
Exactly.
are you saying that as if that's some big fucking shock horror and you wouldn't have just predicted Manly by 50? And this is just the fucking
like
odd
I'll say
place that it came on.
I'll say 13 plus and things like that. But what I said, the result that I called and the way it would happen was even to the part of this, my concern about the one concern I had about Manly. About TWiL out in that wing. I mean, he fucking led in one of their tries and he contributed to another one of their tries. So even that part of it, the downside was correct. But this was the most complete performance I've seen from him for ages. The Harvard degree, absolutely pumping out the fucking juice to full effect, switching Garrick to the other side of the field, moving Kohler back to the left-hand side to pair with Schuster. And fuck me, it paid some dividends. Everybody except for fucking TWiL played their part magnificently. Ruben Garrick had one of those old-fashioned fucking rugby league week 10 out of 10 performances where they rarely gave them out, with like what 3 tries, and I think it was like 3 try assists and fucking line break and fucking everything you can imagine, plus an amazing day with the boot as well. He equaled his record, the record for most points scored in a game by a Manly player, which was his own record that he set back in the fucking Mickey Mouse 2021 season. Yeah, everyone was fucking... And Lachlan Croker, special shout out to my man fucking Lokanasi Crocainu, who fucking inhabited the spirit of what we wanted to get out of Fainu before he went stabbing people. And holy shit, the guy can actually fucking do it I guess if he just fucking decides to do it. I mean, he was running from dummy half for like the first time in his career. Maybe he's good for one run a game, but this time he was running and actually being like damaging and incisive with his runs from dummy half. That was probably the most surprising fucking thing of the whole thing, because I thought we'd just get the standard Croker. But what you hope for in Origin when you're carrying potatoes in your side, when you get injuries in Origin, you're hoping that the guys that come into the side step up and really grab their position and take their opportunity and seize the position for themselves when the guy comes back from injury or comes back from Origin. They at least put themselves into the rotation to be next man up. And Samuel Fainu has fucking done that with Kelma Tuolangi out with a broken face. He has come in there, grabbed that position. Him on one side, Homoli on the other side is a fucking incredible back row. And I mean, he's still got probably another 2 games to sort of cement it for himself, but I think he's pretty much got it now. And Condon has shown some promise. Sometimes you need just a big fucking farmer in your side to do the fucking work, and I'm actually pretty happy with the way he's going as well. And Aloye didn't fuck up, so will wonders never cease. For Dolphins, Hammer's always dangerous and lightning fast. You give him a fucking half a pace or a half a meter fucking break on you, and he's away. But that's literally all that the Dolphins had. Barely fired a shot. Otherwise, they were hampered through the game with Marshall King going off through injury. But I don't even know what the fucking dressing room like. I don't know what Wayne could say to them. They just move on and just fucking forget that one. There's nothing to be said about it on their side. Just try and forget it happened and fucking aim up next week.
That's it. That's it. That would have to be the way they go about it. And I'm not sure it would rattle them that much, because to have achieved what they did in their first season and to achieve it the way that they've done it.
Yeah, what I hope for them, because now that hostilities have fucking ceased between the sides, I can get back onto supporting the Dolphins in everything they do for the game, and that's just like the second score they've had put on them in a row. I mean, the Warriors was a much closer game, and they sort of pulled away at the end, where this one was just dominating from start to finish. I'd be far more worried. Doesn't keep going. I'd
be far more worried if they were a young club, like if you get a club like the Dogs or the Tigers who are just fucking shit. Yeah. A score like that can head fuck the entire side. Yeah. Whereas these Dolphins, all of those players have copped a 50 at some stage of their career.
Yep.
So I think there would be enough experience in that dressing shed to have, that fucking stung, and it's happened before, and it might happen again, but let's just get back to what we're doing. Socials on. That's one. David, he said, it's been nice knowing you lot. I'm off to take the toaster for a bath. Hashtag fins down. Dave, hopefully Galaxy Brain Frederick has Ruben's number.
Yeah, look.
Bennett, what a treat for Speed Freaks tonight. Hammer, Saab, Turbo and Cola all putting on shows. Garrick, 30 points. Unreal. Robbie, great to see Garrick in the centres ripping it up. The swap for Cooler to the other side helps him get better ball. Dolphins are a bunch of fat cunts, really. Reese, there's nothing but the smear of jam on the walls and some mangled crumbs on the floor of the cubicle after that hate fucking.
Jesus fuck.
Liam, lucky I had plans and didn't get to see the Dolphins massacre in Manly. Honestly glad we haven't had more games like this in the first season. Hopefully they can learn from it. Bennett can show someone how to turn it around. Who knew Taji and Manly were sister cities? There you go.
Yeah, and someone edited Wikipedia to say that they were sister cities.
Very nice. It was probably him. Brendan, I love the win. It was much needed, but I'm glad Sieb said we'll enjoy the win, but we'll have some real talk on Monday. There you go.
Yep.
On to the next one.
Right. The St. George Illawarra Dragons 36 defeated the Rabbitohs 30 down in Jubilee, and the Dragons 36 tries to Hunt, Rawalawa, Little, Sewer, Molo, Jaden Hunt, 5 conversions and a penalty goal to Zach Lomax. Defeating the Rabbits 30 tries to Kenner, Kalamatangi, Tass, Host, Ilias, Campbell-Graham with 3 conversions to Tuffy.
Pretty dangerous sign for the Rabbitohs, the way that they switched on and off out of this game.
That's about 3 in a row, or is it 3 and 4 or something like that as well, yeah.
I think the Dragons were good enough to keep coming at them and hold on in the end when South really, out of pure desperation, clicked into gear and put some tries on, 3 tries in fucking 2.5 minutes.
No time at all, yeah. Back to back, yeah.
It was crazy. But the Dragons, they held on and deserved to win. Wasn't befitting of how the Dragons had played for the result to get as close as it did, because they were, over the course of the 80 minutes, were a far better side than South Sydney and stayed true to their course far more than the Rabbitohs did. And it has to be a concern for South.
Yeah.
Just flicking the switch on and off against the really good sides. I just don't know that they switch it on, but the good sides are going to be able to match that.
Now look, they obviously had some players out, but I mean, the aspirations they have as a club for this season And the way they've been going for the first half of the season up until the last little speed bump. I mean, that ain't it. Players in or players out. There's a base level of quality and just defensive mindset that they are just not demonstrating at the moment.
Look, you had a forward sort of almost falling over the line from 2 metres out, with between two defenders without laying a hand on him, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, that's not top 4 footy. That's not deep in the finals type footy. That's Ben Hunt again is at the centre of everything good that the Dragons did and had an absolute whale of a game. I wonder if we'll ever know just how close he was to tell them to go fuck themselves. Like, without this appointment of Flano, which I'm sure we'll get to in the news section, but is that the thing that sort of solidifies him, keeps him there?
Well,
how close was he to leaving prior to that?
There was some talk in the press earlier in the week or late last week that Flano hadn't even been appointed, but he had gone and talked to Ben Hunt.
Yeah,
and so I assume that was in the interest of I need to see I need to see that you're staying there because you're a big part of the plans that I have going forward if I get appointed to this position. And that's right. I mean, like, who would fucking sign on without? I mean, even with Ben Hunt, it's still pretty. It's a challenging.
Look, he's got
job.
his work cut out for him.
Yeah.
Even if Ben Hunt maintains his form for another 3 seasons, that's not the be all end all of what's required to fix the Dragons. I'm personally, I'd be starting with their fan base because they're a pack of cunts to a man. But he is a big piece of the puzzle, but there's a lot to get done there.
Yeah, and it looks like he's probably. It seems like he's going to stay there now. I saw a quote from him where he's like, "Listen, if I get moved to the 9 full time, I'm fucking out of here."
Yeah,
which just fucking killed my dreams. I was like, if Ben Hunt's going to be disgruntled and leave, fucking come to Manly, be hooker for 2 years. Just give us two of your best from hooker, origin level Ben Hunt hooker play, and then you and Daly can ride off to the sunset with a fucking ring. But
you reckon that's it? That's all Daly's got left. Two more.
Yeah, maybe 3. I mean, he's in. Like, let's face it, he's in fucking great shape and everything like that. I mean, he's never injured. So
don't fucking say that cunt's name and the word shape in the same sentence.
He's actually on your side as fucking as far as which is the best shape.
No, he's fucking not.
He said he's fucking on your chicken crimpies.
No. So if you came to me and said, "What rugby league team do you support?" and I said, "I love the Warringah Eagles," do I support the same footy club as you, or am I a fucking plant that's been fed a script and hasn't had a fucking football game?
Well, yeah, actually, and
fucking life.
Yeah, fed a script and fucking and paid money to read it.
Exactly.
Guess what? How many times did you fucking shave your nuts with a Manscaped before you fucking said the words? I'll tell you, fucking 0. Like,
and how many times did you get your nose hairs done with your Manscaped until it became too big a job for the technology?
Look, it's always been too big a job for the technology. I'm a nads.
That's how influencer fucking paid.
I've got the cream.
Although, like, when you're on
Are you putting it up your nostrils?
I saw one today on Seagull's Instagram where they actually did it. It was an example of how to do it right for that sort of thing. They had, I think like Body Science or one of those supplement companies are like sponsors of them, and so it was an ad, but it was like unscripted with like Beaver was driving the car and he had in the back seat he had like Garrick and Jakey in that, and Jakey was talking about the Body Science supplements he's on, but he's on the ones that are like not for bulking because he's fat and he needs and it's just like all unscripted, like him just talking about being fat, and so he can't have the ones that with
that's it.
And so that's a good example of how how you do it right. But the best thing about that shapes thing though that you missed because of your just because your white hot fucking hatred of Daly. But in the comments, did you see in the comments for the post? Schuster replied and said, hey, have you got any salad shapes there? So that was my favourite part of it all. We got way off track then talking about fucking.
How this turned into Daily Cherry Evans advertising chicken cookies.
How did the Dragons? How did the Dragons?
Nate used the word shape, and it triggered me. Yeah, but that I'm. When you said that, like, and I know you were taking the piss, fucking, come to Manly, be the 9 he doesn't want to be. Have we seen like just blatant fucking ring chasing? And I'm not talking about like Cronk going to the Roosters.
That kind of was though, right?
It kind of was, but not really because he was still great. As in, like I'm talking about.
Well, it was more the Roosters ring chasing by getting him there.
That's what I'm saying. We tend to see clubs ring chasing rather.
But I mean, it was kind of like filling,
which is the point of club.
Identifying a need and filling it to, identifying what they. It wasn't like they're trying to make a super team. It was like they were like, well, look, Piercy ain't it.
Yeah. So let's say, in 3 years' time, Brooks has got like a 1-year deal left, right?
Yeah.
Does Brooks take a 1-year deal at the Panthers to play the games that Nathan's away for Origin? To be in the top 30 and ring chase and get his ring at the end of the year.
Only if he can convert himself into like a 14 that can deputise at hooker for 20 minutes or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Like, yeah. Well, look, okay. Here's another example: is fucking Mark Gasnier when he came back to the Dragons.
Oh fuck!
That was just fucking dodgy.
Yeah, that was not only ring chasing; it was fucking outright salary cap fucking.
That was much fucking worse than that.
Yeah,
much fucking worse than that.
Yeah.
So,
Brian Norrie when he came down from fucking group whatever to play for the Melbourne Storms.
Like all there's stuff now.
You can play for meat trays. You want to play for rings.
Oh, fuck it. Love it. Right, yeah. Where are we up to? Are we up to socials on that one yet?
Yeah.
Lovely. Graham said, Souths aren't winning the comp. Nick, the Dragons or Manly fuck up footy tab nearly every single week. Jeez. Campbell responsibly. Winston.
Why you tip the fucking Dolphins. Your fucking fault, pal. You always call it degenerate, and that thing they put at the end of the ads where it's like, think of all the cool shit you could buy with your gambling losses, or, what are you really gambling with? They're talking to you. You're the one they're talking to.
Cody, looks like those last-minute substitutions helped the coach pick the team for next week. He knows who's out, but that left edge is a liability for Dragons at the moment. It's where most points are getting scored. Chris, Rabbitohs may have had 75% of their cap sitting on the bench, but fuck me, what was that shit? It was like half of them had a dose of calcivirus before they ran out. Further to this, I've seen better ball control in Long Bay Prison than what Souths attempted to give us. Dragons just clicked hard and were hungrier than a COVID team barbecue. There we are.
This is one last thing I would say about the Rabbits. Someone who didn't play too badly, Isaiah Tass. He's going to find himself.
I rate him, hey.
I rate him too, and he's going to find himself. Whiten. They're bringing Whiten in, who's going to sit into his position because Whiten's not going to fucking take Campbell Graham's spot.
No.
So he's the one that's going to. And I believe that he's got ties. Family and everything's all up here, so he might end up at the Dolphins. But I tell you, I would fucking love to have him.
Yeah,
because he's a good centre now, and he's only going to get better.
Yep, 100%.
The Broncos 24 defeat the Knights 20. Suncorp Stadium Saturday afternoon. The Broncos 24, double to Cobbo, Reynolds and Piakura with tries. Reynolds 4 conversions from many attempts. The Knights their 20 tries to a double to Young, Ponga and Croker with tries. Jackson Hastings 2 of 4 conversions. And isn't it funny that 3 Crokers that I know of running around in rugby league first grade this weekend?
Yeah.
Anniversary for the fucking milestone for old Jared in Canberra. And yet the only Crokers that actually fucking did anything worthwhile and scored tries were the Crokers playing for other teams in other games with Lockie and Matthew Croker for the Knights. So only one of them got the win though. Just saying. Right, what do you got to say, Glennie? Gee, you hate to see it, don't you?
Yeah.
The Knights, they tried so hard.
They did almost everything to win the fucking game, and just didn't know how to close it out. And the Broncos come up with a clutch play at the end to win it. Reynolds.
That last try too, the fat, lazy cunts on the inside
Yeah.
that thought the game was over with 3 minutes to go. The lack of fucking backtracking to cover up, and just track the play and cover up the... It was fucking lazy. I mean, that offload was spectacular, but I don't think it needed to be.
No,
little
I
fucking,
agree with you.
Desire to fucking stop that try being scored.
There's a lot made of the Walsh v Ponga battle. I thought Walsh had his moments, and Ponga scored a great solo try, and in the end, I think it's two good players having a red hot crack, and the Broncos were, Walsh probably contributed enough to his side for them to be able to win the game. I was impressed with Ponga's willingness to get in and try and put a shot on Walsh there at one stage without hesitation, and I think part of his, obviously the physical issue with the concussions is one thing, but the willingness for the contact as well, and I think he probably needs to prove that to himself as much as anyone else that he's up for it, and he took some steps in this game, but I felt bad for the Knights because they were right there. They were right there. They played some really good footy to get a lead, and just, they say winning's a habit and losing can be a habit as well. And I think they've probably, the Broncos are on the up this season and probably finished with far more energy. As you say, there was a bit of lazy play there at the back end for the Knights, which, if that's not there, they probably win the game. So, just comes down to maybe just a few effort plays for the Knights, which when you're losing more games than you're winning, those effort plays, if you start making them, it can turn your fortunes around. But if you're not, then you end up with results like this where you can play well for almost the whole game and still come away with a loss.
Yeah, that's it. Daniel. So the Knights really threw that one away. 31 missed tackles between Gagai, Gamble, Crossland and Lucas alone. Hetherington, 3 runs in a half an hour for 39 metres. Crossland's service was poor this week. Cars refused to find touch in the final 20 minutes when the team was clearly cooked. Can't kick a goal to save ourselves. Same story every week. Being courageous in defeat most weeks is cute for a while. You end up with the same points as you would for not showing up. Jay, TLDR, Broncos keep on keeping on. And here we are, Nate, to your point. Stuart said a try for Croker in his milestone game. Okay, this is getting laughable. 3 Crokers, and the only one without a try this weekend is the one celebrating his 300th.
Poor little teary eyes. This is what happens when you when you hit your wagon to the coaching of Ricky Stewart.
Now, we're ready for a fucking are you okay moment.
All right.
Because our dear friend Andrew has said, my favourite time of the week, boys. I've had 12 schooners and can speak my opinion freely. Newcastle Knights fans, have you ever been to India? Get that big fat Bronco cock, India. I love how the baby Bronx, this generation of players, have fucked with your heads just the same as women do and let you think you're a chance only to give you the world's biggest fisting and heartbreak. That took a fucking turn, and I would just like to say, keep your fucking chin up. No one's worth it. And if you can't love yourself, no one else will. So, oh Jesus! Maybe don't tell them you're a Broncos fan. Maybe if you're not a Broncos fan, then you would be the sort of person that a woman wants to spend time with. Because, speaking from experience, all I had to put in my Tinder profile was not a Broncos fan, and it was 1,000 matches a day. So
hashtag fuck the Broncos.
That's it.
The Panthers 30 defeated the Roosters 6 at Allianz Stadium. The Panthers 30 came through tries to Yo, Crichton, Edwards, To'o and Tango. 4 conversions, 1 penalty goal to Stephen Crichton. And the Roosters tried to Tedesco, conversion to Keary.
The Roosters are fucking cooked.
They are.
Absolutely fucking cooked. And, here's what I love about fucking rugby league. After James Tedesco puts in the absolute worst performance by any fullback in the history of any sport in State of Origin 1, then goes off to have a half-decent game against fucking shit opposition the following week. And everyone's like, oh, he's back. He wanted to have a statement game. He played.
Yeah, it's not everyone. It's just cockhead commentators mostly.
Well, yeah. The rugby league media, I should say.
Yeah.
You know, oh, it's a statement game. He hasn't lost it. He's just as great as he always was. Then when they fucking turn up against some decent opposition, he does exactly the sort of bullshit he did in State of Origin. Killed the offense every chance he get. Forget how to pass the ball, and his team loses.
Yeah.
So his time's fucking done. Never play again. He's essentially Gutho at this stage of his career. Fuck him.
Oof.
Fuck everything he's ever been involved with.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Would you say fuck the West Tigers by association?
Oh yeah, well he's been involved with them definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Look,
I just wanted to get specifics down because plenty's right there, mate.
There was a story where that was told by a family member, and it was after an Origin series, like long before he was captain. And he was legitimately thinking of giving up State of Origin. Now, whether he was actually thinking this or whether he just said it in the moment, because I don't know, people were mean. He's not built for that sort of stuff. That he was going to give it up because New South Wales lost the series, and people were unkind on social media.
Yeah, so that was the way it was framed. It wasn't like, I'll fall on the sword.
No,
it was more like it was actually like having a sook.
Yeah, like it was legitimately a fucking sook. But to this game in particular, every time we have these situations where important players are out of the side, and we get that next man up mentality, like Cogger is just going, and he's doing exactly what Sean O'Sullivan did last year. He's showing that as a half, if you just prioritise 2 or 3 really fucking important things in your game, and go out and do those things 80%, 75%, fuck it.
The system will provide.
Exactly.
And elevate you into State of Origin side.
100%. Get him out there. But it's, and he doesn't have the height or length on his kicking game that Cleary does.
He's got the length where it counts though, right, Glenny? Fucking son of golden balls. He's got the girth. He's got.
It's from wherever we are. I'm going to put the ball here. We'll start our sets there. I'm going to just not be a speed bump in defense. I'm going to let them know that I'm here and I'm not an easy target. And I make right choices 7 times out of 10. And the way he's got up and played is fucking phenomenal. I couldn't be happier with everything that he's done. And the fact that the rest of the side just gets around and gets their job done as well is why that game went
so
like it
fitting
did.
for the Panthers to have another bloke wearing the 7 jersey that's not the best player in his family. It's quite fitting, really.
You reckon Ivan was better?
Yeah.
Oh, he was a fucking hell of a player.
Yeah.
At
Nice.
Seagulls. Not so
South
much at
Wales.
the fucking Bears and the...
Yes.
But then even at the end there, and I know we spoke about that dumb shit with Tino, and there was all that dumb shit that happened with Rory Hargraves at the end of that game where he was fucking trying to put elbows on people and this. Unfortunately, I think in that situation the difference is that by then both of those defensive, I'm talking Liam Martin and Leota, they were in there trying to fucking get him just as hard. Like it wasn't like he put his arms up and directed it at their face where it otherwise wouldn't have been. They flew in to try and fucking annihilate him. Interesting with the sin binning at the end. Did you guys hear what Lenu was actually binned for? Was it just being third man in?
Yeah, it was how long was that? Like 7 minutes or like it was less than. It was
7 minutes. Yeah, from full time.
Yeah, so I think it was just like these cunts are fizzing, and they were going right. They were right in there. I mean, that had the potential to be like the Brookie thing. Go again as they're walking 100%. Off. So I think he was just like, look, these guys are just fucking so heated right now.
Which I have a fucking problem.
The game's over as the game's over as a contest. So just to stop this thing from exploding into something avoidable, let's just remove those two the two fucking bits of dynamite from the occasion. And,
Yeah. Which I have a fucking problem with, because it's Rewea Hargraves that's doing all the shit, and that caused the incident.
Yeah, but Lemieux was still he was still in there. You know, he was still in there giving it loads as well. I mean, they were the two combatants.
Yeah, but that's after after he gets a water bottle chucked at his head.
Yeah,
at that moment, Rewea Hargraves is off. Fuck off. Anyway,
yeah.
The Roosters are a fucking absolute meme club. Absolute fucking meme club. There is absolutely no passion in their play. They don't have any sort of direction out there. Robbo has absolutely no idea what he's doing in terms of sending them in any direction. And if he's saying it, they're not fucking listening.
I say again, maybe Sam Walker wasn't the problem. Or at least certainly wasn't the only fucking problem.
100%.
I feel like he's been hung out to dry, which is going to have an impact on his career long term.
Look, this is what fucking Robbo does. Mitchell Pearce, Kyle Flanagan.
Yeah.
Sam Walker.
Yep. This, I think, is the biggest test Robbo's ever faced as a coach.
He loves scapegoating halfbacks.
Yeah. So, he's got the rest of this season to turn this around with some sort of effort. You know, it doesn't matter if they don't make the top 4. It doesn't matter if they don't go deep into the finals. But they need to have a fucking run of games where they are gritty and determined and make big fucking plays to win games. Otherwise, he's going to have some real questions asked about what he's doing long term, I think. Anything else you want to say about that?
No.
Cool. And you look at this game. Look, just on positional play, and I know it's hard to see a lot of the off-the-ball shit when you're watching it on TV, but just on positional play, Dylan Edwards should be State of Origin fullback over Teddy every day of the fucking week. Absolutely flawless play. Nathan said, I hope Freddie was watching. Cogger and Kenny, next men up. Fucking hell. Don't wish that on anyone. Lando, that's the sort of score that will heal a chest infection real quick. Fucking
Oh, and look who's back.
Oh, fuck it. Look out, it's back.
Yeah. Chris, happy to see the twilight years of JWH looking promising as the team's water boy guy had perfect accuracy. Very funny. Terry, the hardest thing JWH threw all night was water, or were they tears from getting belted by young fellas? Conan, the Lenu meet and greet in the car park with his new fans next year will be a fun afternoon. There we are. Next game. Here's the good one.
Where are we? The Melbourne Storm 54 defeated the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks 10 down at the Korean Housewife. The Melbourne Storm's tries came through Kamakamika, Warbrick, a double to Harry Grant, a double to Xavier Coates, Josh King, Remus Smith and Jerome Hughes. Meaney, 8 conversions and 1 penalty goal. Sharks 10 tries to Tig Wilton and the Mutt, 1 conversion to Nico. The end. Shout out to the Cronulla supporters who listened to the show, who went down to that game, flew down to Melbourne for that.
Yes.
I think the Sharks, that's a concerning result. When they're on and they have their tails up, they're amongst the best sides in the comp. Nico and, to a lesser extent, Moylan, Kennedy, they're running games, off the back of their forwards, Talakai with time and space. They're a formidable side, but I think when the game is taken to them and especially if things don't go their way and it starts to get away from them, they fucking really struggle to claw that back. And this game, once it started to unravel, they were left with no answers, and the Storm just kept coming. And I thought Munster was outstanding. Hughes as well. The Storm obviously starting to trend up. I feel looking like they're preparing and tapering for a strong back end of the season. This is the type of result that could really kickstart that. And most concerning for me is the Sharks.
Storm season. Tell me this isn't the the perfect Origin precursor where Munster and Grant and everyone else just walk into camp with this big dick energy.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I think some of the criticism labelled at Nico for this game and his subsequent Origin dropping is unfair, but he has to take some responsibility for that performance. What they do on that field, as with him being an extension of Fitzgibbon, it wasn't pretty at all. So. We talk about the ceiling and the floor of certain sides. The Sharks have probably got the biggest, among the biggest disparity of teams that are likely to make the 8.
Yeah, look, I mean, the basic fact of the matter are, and I'm not talking about in 2023, I'm talking about in the last 4 seasons, is the Sharks are a fucking fake side. And in fact, in the talk about flat track bullies, it gets levelled against, the Parramatters and like Manly 2021s. They're the true flat track bullies. Fucking this year, there's 0-5 against top 8 teams. Not top 4 like people were saying, Manly couldn't be top 4 teams. That's top 8. They got a losing record against top 8 teams last year. And the last 4 years, they've barely won. Fucking, here we go. The last 4 years against the top 8, the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks, this year, 0-5. Last year, 4-7. The year before, 2-9. The year before, 0-9. The year before, 3-9. Fake fucking team. The fakest of teams. The flattest of flat track bullies. Enjoy the extra fucking blowhole that fucking the Storm has put in you.
That was a very fucking well prepared segment.
Pull up fucking Matt Moylan's stats for me, will you, please, Stepdad? Because I'm sure it makes for inspiring fucking reading. You were talking about ineffective tackles earlier. Let's tell me what that fucking tadpole had to offer.
Looking at, hang on.
Fucking tadpole. Fuck me.
Points. Scoring.
Well, he's young, Glenny. I don't know what the word for a baby shark is. And I don't, now that fucking song's in my head. Thanks, cunt.
Maybe that's his nickname, shit song.
Well, I mean, the lyrics are baby shark do 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 do. So yeah.
Where is he?
Look down the bottom. Order him by missed tackles, and then find the one with the most, and you'll probably have Matt Moylan.
Well, last week he had 67 kicking meters, 1 try assist, and 1 tackle break.
Yeah, now tell us the good stuff.
I'm on the NRL side. It doesn't have his defensive stats.
All right, hang on a minute. I'll find it.
Where
are we? I'm literally gonna order by missed tackles. So let me just get across that. Missed tackles. Jesus fucking Christ. There he is. He's at the top. 10 missed tackles from 27 attempts. And some of his attempts, I mean, I think that he was only credited with so few missed tackles because some of the misses were so unenergetic and uncommitted that they might not have registered. They might not have registered as attempts. Yeah,
that's it.
I mean, people talk about his defense, and he can let a try, he can miss a tackle, fine.
Here's that stat again. Look at those ineffective tackles. Mm-hmm. Melbourne 21.
The Sharks 687.
No, 36.
36. Okay.
But again, that ineffective, like it just seems to be around that. Like 36 is high.
Yeah.
But around that sort of 20 mark.
It's a tough statistic though. Like, I mean, if it's an ineffective tackle and like at what point does it, like where it happens on the field is huge because an ineffective tackle 5 meters out.
Very different. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Is that like when a guy, like, is it an ineffective tackle if you don't necessarily miss it, but the guy gets over the line and and gets it down, that sort of situation?
I don't know what they do and don't count.
Yeah. Maybe it's the VB hard-earned index of tackling statistics. Anyway, get the socials. I want to hear only Sharks fans.
Terry said, Nico had a great chance to inject himself into the New South Wales Origin side. Unfortunately, it was the type of injection his mum would hand out.
Oh.
Grover, paprika everywhere. So much paprika. My hotel room looks like the Simpson Desert.
That's just powder, mate.
Jared, Moylan has to be the worst number 6 since 1908. Liam,
Wow.
not a good weekend for seafood in leagues. Sam, this storm has been upgraded to a Category 4 Sharknado. Just fucking had some dramatic pause dots in there as well. It's fucking good. Greg, flying down to Melbourne to watch the Sharks put up that performance killed me. Hot shotting reality and didn't even get to meet Nico's mum. Fuck my life. Mitch, that was the most disgustingly dogshit performance I've seen from this absolute pack of frittatas in a long time. I mean, that's the loss we needed to have. There we are.
I
Sharks
guess.
fans coping.
And this is the
Coping
thing,
well.
and the thing with the Sharks. Remember, we've had this discussion. I think we were talking about Wade Graham last year about staying on a year too long or whatever,
Yep.
and you cooked and whatever.
Yep.
He's 100% cooked like that, but it's not just him. I mean, I'm starting to wonder whether fucking guy like some of their other guys like Finucane, if he's like, I mean, if he's like falling into that kind of bracket of career now as well.
I don't think Finucane is cooked. When you say cooked, to me that says that like they're mentally not in it, as in this.
Okay, like so. Just
I think
my
Finucane-
definition is just be like a play like a fucking liability, i.e., you're better off with someone else in their position than them, taking into account the net positive gain from experience and blah blah.
I think Finucane has value. I think Finucane has value at a much reduced capacity of role than he currently does.
Yeah.
As in, he now just needs to be a bench forward who gets in there and just, does last 20 first 15.
Yep.
And just mentors the young guys they've got coming through. Because what a fucking mind to have mentoring your forward pack. Sorry.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you think of all the players that Melbourne have lost over the years. I can't think of anyone else that got the emotional response out of Bellamy when he left.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember that presentation, that end of year thing? Like,
Yep.
Bellamy's like sobbing.
Yeah.
Like sobbing like someone had just told him that he had to play for the Tigers.
Yep. So he's a proper
fucking
cunt.
drive-bys.
Wouldn't you?
They are confident tonight, Glennie. I haven't been keeping score, but they've been confident a lot.
Yeah. I'd like to say I've missed him, but, I'd be fucking lying.
Look, in positive news for Sharks, William Kennedy. At the beginning of the year, if you'd have said that he was going to be in the fucking, top 4 fullbacks in the league, you would have said you were crazy.
Yeah, you'd almost say it today.
No, he's top 4. Who else? Like, Edwards is 1, Turbo's 2. Who's
Okay,
3?
let's go. Let's without throwing people in orders. Reece Walsh is obviously killing it this year. You'd have to have him up in there.
Yeah, okay, yep.
You'd have to have. Like how far do you go? I mean, do you put guys like
Like, Trell's amazing, but he's injured all the time. Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, Trell.
Yeah, but still, I mean, you'd probably have,
So what do we say? Kennedy's 5 or 6.
You call him 6, yeah. If
Yeah,
you
there
said
you
top 6, I wouldn't
There you
argue
go.
with you.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, fucking great season.
Well, Glennie would say Baloo's in there.
Oh, come on. He's a young fella. Give him time.
He's better than he's better than representative fullbacks Gutho and Teddy.
Oh, I don't know about Teddy, but I'd definitely prefer him over Gutho, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What are you going to start fucking taking screenshots and talking about how great Teddy is with lines on it?
No. No, I feel like he is on a
Glennie's hedging
decline
his
that
bets.
I didn't expect.
Glennie's hedging his bets because he knows when Buller signs with these, Teddy's coming home. And he doesn't have to call me up. Mate, can you edit that fucking podcast we did 18 months ago? Take out the part where I was saying that Teddy was fucked.
Fucking speaking of drive-bys.
I've never asked you to edit shit, and I've said some dumb stuff over the years.
I know. Oh, I remember, 10 years ago, or 12 years ago, you were dropping N-bombs and everything. It was crazy.
That is bullshit.
Sorry, go ahead, Stepdad.
I was going to say, speaking of drive-bys, did you see fucking Moses got you?
Who got what?
Moses got the Tigers.
Oh, what did he say?
He said, it wasn't until I came to Parramatta that I ever actually had a game plan given to me. He said,
well, that's a drive-by against Ivan too, though, isn't it?
Yeah. But
because that was his last coaching.
At the Tigers, we just used to sort of go out there and hope it all came together.
Yeah. Just watch the 2005 grand final and just go out there and just feel the vibes.
Yes.
Works for C-grade Toowoomba touch.
Next game.
The Eels 34 defeated the Bulldogs 12 at Accor Stadium. The Eels 34 hat-trick to Gutho. Simonson, Penasini and Sivo also with tries. Moses 5 conversions. And the Doggies 12 tries to Burton and Perham with Burton 2 conversions.
Media jumping all over Gutho and Moses' form in this game, and it probably gifted Moses a fucking Origin jersey, which is.
I tell you, if he had been told before the game that a good performance and you're in, and he responded that way, then fucking good on him. Because I mean, as someone who is traditionally, not clutch and a choker, if he went into the game with that knowledge, and because I know Freddie was there, at the game. I mean, it was a pretty fucking good performance.
Agreed. But
thinking with that pressure in the back, like in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
It was almost like there was.
I'm loath to give him any credit.
Yeah, me too. I mean, believe me. The thing, it's almost like Pangai Jr. was given a job by Freddie as well to like go and fucking rustle him.
Yeah.
Try and put late shots on him every chance you get. And while Pangai was successful in bringing that pressure, what he was also successful in doing was playing his way out of Origin because of the lack of discipline. I mean, he almost cost the Dogs the game, because you got to remember there was a time there where the Doggies
did cost the Dogs the game.
The Doggies were absolutely fucking on top in this game.
Yeah.
Until some Pangai bullshit got the Eels down, piggybacked the Eels downfield, then they scored, and then they were never headed from that point on. Then they just kept rolling.
He was exposed, unlike I've seen in a fucking long time.
Yeah.
The two, and they spoke about it on, whatever Fox had come up, because they can't come up with any actual news articles, so they just talk about shit that went on in their rugby league shows, and they were going over the couple of overchases from Pangai Jr. chasing Moses and leaving gaping holes, for players to, for him to switch the ball under and players to run through. And, that's fucking under 12 stuff. Like, what are you, like, just getting that much of a rush of blood that you're 6, 7, 10 metres out of position trying to put a shot on a little halfback and leave a gaping hole that any half worth their salt could drop a player under and put them through untouched. It's fucking the ill discipline from a guy that's played, for several clubs, and he just fucking defies belief, that bloke. He's got the size and the skill and ability, but whatever the fuck goes on between his ears, just completely negates all of the physical positive factors. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed at the Bulldogs for the fact that they made Para look that good as the game wore on. So,
damn. There you go.
Because fuck Para.
Lachlan, as a Queenslander, watching King, Nutho and Moses play such good games is great news. Now they'll be in contention for an Origin spot. We all know how that's gone in the past. Sam, Rugby League has reached its nadir. Someone explain that one to me. What's a nadir?
Don't get it.
Lowest point.
Oh, there you go. Why? What's a nadir?
That's what I'm saying. That's what. No. It's a word. That's what it means.
Oh, fucking hell. There you go.
So who made the comment? I'm just trying to get the angle. Why they?
Sam.
How's like Hollywood
No.
Sam? No.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to think of the angle of the commenter. That's all. Like why? You know, please explain why.
Sam, fucking explain yourself. What's a fucking nadir?
Well, no. Why is it? Why is that game of all things?
Oh, there you go.
Like why is? Like it's because I mean it's just basically I guess he's saying what he said was rugby league is it's the lowest point. It's like rugby league's reached its lowest point or lowest whatever.
Okay. Matthew, I found something positive to take out of every Dogs game this year. Really struggling with this one. Preston is a standout. Carras still runs hard. In the second game. Apart from that, they were a rabble, and it will take a while for me to forgive them for allowing Gutho to score 3 on the King's birthday and to play Moses into a Blues jersey. Jason, you're going to have trouble scoring points when the props struggle to bend the line or when the ball goes out wide. There is no one running back against the grain. Just more basic stuff for the Dogs to improve on. There we go. We're done.
All right. So that's the games. Let's talk about the news. I guess the first thing I want to talk about, and like Glennie will have to remind me that all of the names, but right early in the week there's a clear out coming at the West Tigers with David Nofaluma, Sean Bloor, who else? Dane Laurie,
Jake Simpkin.
Yeah, it's all told to find new homes next year.
Was Dane Laurie in the mix too?
I think
Doesn't
so.
surprise me.
Yeah,
but
he's a player that hasn't endeared himself to the hierarchy with some of the things he's done outside of football.
Or the fan base as a whole, to be quite honest.
Yeah, that's right. So it's not a surprise.
He's actually had some great performances in first grade. But yeah, I think his level of his commitment, as just displayed with some of his off-field stuff, is such that he's probably better off plying his trade somewhere else or fucking off back to Penrith or whatever the fuck he wants to do. But Simpkin coming off a big shoulder injury. He's back in the side, deputising for Appy, and he's still quite young. I would imagine that someone will pick him up. Bloor also coming back from injury. That one, they earmarked him and as a guy that they were looking to develop to be part of the squad for a long period of time. And I don't know if it's we spoke about it on the member, so I don't know if it's a training thing or a conditioning thing, or maybe not coming back from the injuries to the level they expected. But it's obvious that things had to change at the Tigers, and you can't just keep hanging on to the same guys and hoping they'll come good. They've got to take some action to bring about that change. So I support it.
Do you support them not getting the ones they wanted to hang on to, such as Brooks?
Look,
that's part 2 with Brooksy informing them that he won't be staying, and he's concluded the negotiations for the extension that we were talking about doing over the last couple of weeks.
Is that the most Tigers thing ever? They've come out all fucking tough nuts at the beginning of the week and gone, we've told these players there's no room for you. We know who we want to build around. We've got our sights set on a promising group for the future. And Brooksy goes, I'm out. Not me, man.
I could actually see it coming. Some of the stuff Brooks said in the media last year, when he was, he was copping it, and there's obviously leaks in the club. And he actually said, this is the sort of stuff you remember when it comes time for contract negotiations. So clearly he did remember, and I don't.
So where does he go?
He kept the receipts.
Who's looking?
Canberra, England. I don't know.
Canberra is the main destination for halfbacks. Ben Hunt obviously will have one eye on Canberra as well if he does decide to try and leave.
Yep.
But yeah, I can Brooksy will get paid in Canberra because they got all that white money rattling around now.
Mm-hmm.
Gus has come out publicly just in the last day or so and had some positive things to say about Brooks. I don't know. I don't know if he fits in at the Bulldogs. But
they need a halfback.
Yeah, they do.
They really do. Although Kyle Flanagan in the reserve grade game on Monday afternoon,
4 tries.
4 tries. Like the Dogs beat the Eels. Reggie's like 60 something to not much, and Flano playing at hooker dominated. So whether that's his new position or he's still he's still wants to be a halfback in first grade. I don't know, but maybe that's keeping Ben Hunt in the 7 at the Dragons next year because little Flano Junior will be over to play hooker.
Yeah.
So there was something in the Facebook group the other day after that, and they said, "Oh, look, so essentially, Flanju is not good enough for first grade.
Yep.
But he's too good for Reggie's.
Yep.
Is it possible to make a team of people that are exactly like that?" And I started thinking about it, and I mulled it and I mulled it, and I did that for about 35 seconds before I saw somebody in the comments section said, "They already have. It's called the West Tigers."
I was going to say, why leave it at one team? You can say a dozen and just say and call it the English Super League.
Yeah, that's it.
But anyway, like the long-term listeners, well, not even that long-term. I mean, it's probably about, I don't remember when we produced it, but the old Run TMB has finally come to its final demise. The last piece of the TMB. The previous ones were gone in like 2017 or something, but 2018.
Maybe the curse will be lifted now. Because the Tigers haven't done shit since you guys made those shirts.
Yeah, but they've done shit for like 5-10 years before.
It was such
as well.
fucking sacrilege against Run DMC for Glenn to fucking think to associate his shit cunt club with anything that group has done.
So the curse of Jam Master J.
Yeah,
he's finally going to stop haunting the fucking Mountables out at the new COE.
That's it.
That is the longest of bows.
I don't know. It's pretty short. You're right. I mean, he is right. I mean, it is disrespectful to run DMC. And I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of doing it.
Jam Master J knows you had no part in it. You were fucking strong-armed into doing it.
Yeah. Look, it's tricky. What else? Flano, coach of the Dragons. They've been circling around. Obviously, his name's been the primary one ever since the search began. They did flirt with Jason Riles for a little bit there, but the absolute
Riles saw who was after him.
The absolute dysfunction of that club, though, where they have guys like Doust, for example, and board members. Flano wasn't going to happen either because Doust has got some vendetta against Flano from the past, or maybe Isaac Moses or his manager, or there's something like it's a decade old grudge, which meant that he would never allow Flano to get the job under any circumstances. And there was another board member who kind of fell into line with him as well. And I think there was another, I don't know, say that maybe there's 8 total, and so it was like 6 of them, Flano, one absolutely not, and one kind of was going to go with the flow. So to get him over the line and to get them to back down from the blood feuds to allow him to be the coach, on one hand, great, you've got your first grade coaching job again. On the other hand, it's already so fucked because if you've got a board member who just absolute under duress that they've allowed it to happen, how many losses in a row is it going to take for him to fucking flip again and start going straight cancer, on the new coach? Because the Dragons it's a very fucking challenging appointment for any coach. They've got some good young guys for sure. They got Ben Hunt, who's in God mode, and then not a lot of fucking potatoes and a lot of very mid fucking quality.
Yep, 100%.
In that club. So it's a challenging appointment. I mean, it takes balls to you really have to want to get back into first grade coaching and take the first person that asks you to take that job. Which shows that Riles has been very savvy in the way that he's constructed his career. Learning under Bellamy, learning under the Roosters, getting absolutely cunt-holed by the Roosters for daring to fucking think about leaving one day and giving the fucking marching orders, but and not accepting the Dragons job. So which I mean, that does impress me for Riles, the way that he's curating his career. And not just, biting at the first job and potentially, becoming Trent Barrett. But yeah, so Flano's there now. I don't, I guess
I
they
think
put.
it,
I
I
guess
think it makes them better.
he's
but-
better than Mary and he's better than Hook. I'll give him
Yeah,
that.
that's it.
He'll get in there over the off season, fucking get them all on the trend, and try and emulate 2016 for the Sharkies.
Bronson Cherry will be back there.
Yep.
Oh Jesus!
Suiting
Marquee
up for the
signing.
Dragons. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah. The only thing I need out of this is the all that bullshit in the media. What did that fucking dumb cunt Bulldog write? You have to stop talking about anything like his indiscretions.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Like
Okay, talk me through it. I didn't see this.
Like again, it's just dumb shit where these fucks get to be the arbiters of what is and isn't okay to bring up from the past.
Right.
You know, you've got to let that die. You can't bring up the drug stuff. You can't bring up the fucking scandals and how they were. You know, he was told not to have contact with players, but he's emailing the fucking players and like just absolute dumb shit he did.
And can I just stress, it's really fucking hard to cheat when you're the coach.
Yeah.
Like it's really fucking hard to break the rules and cheat as a coach. Like players can go on, performance enhancing drugs. Players could, put a multi on with that. I mean, there's a lot of things they can fucking do.
And they're actually out there and can affect the outcome of the game.
Yeah. But I mean, for a coach to cheat in multiple ways,
yeah,
like it just shows a level of creativity and lack of ethics that I can only wish the best. Wish the best for the Dragons. And when I say best, I mean worst. Just imagine it was Glennie saying it.
There you go.
Because I back Glennie fucking 100%.
That's bullshit.
What? On the Dragons thing. Not on
don't
everything.
know,
Not blanket. I don't endorse everything blanket.
But you hate the Dragons and all their fans, every last one of them.
Fucking oath.
Okay, sweet. We're on the same page.
What part of I back you 100%? Did you not understand?
Well, no, you needed to clarify it because it sounded like bullshit when you first said it. And I've got a lot of evidence to suggest otherwise.
Any other news stories to talk about? Like they were the big ones that I wanted to talk about. I can't remember the other ones. Is there anything else?
They are. No. Do we want to talk about the origin selections? Or?
Yeah. Well, look, we possibly should talk about the origin selections now because, I mean, there's no telling if anyone's going to push Monday to Wednesday next week as well. So, yeah, look, okay, let's look at the origin. So Queensland have really only had injury changes. Selwyn Cobbo injured, Jai Arrow injured, Tom Gilbert injured. So Xavier Coates gets his chance again on the wing for Queensland. Nanai returns to the back row, and Mo Fodawaika rewarded for his quality output this season and last with a bench spot for the Queensland side. New South Wales. So Crichton drops to the 18th man with Latrell Mitchell returning. Cleary's been dropped for Mitchell Moses to try and get the series back on track. Appy got his draw broke. So Damien Cook, he comes back. He probably should have been selected in the first place. Damien Cook actually, as bad as Souths were, through that game, if Damien Cook had been given the word before that game, listen, you need to show us something to get your spot back.
Yeah.
I mean, he was fucking like some of the runs that he made in that game were fucking fantastic. Who else we got? Reece Robson. He makes his debut, so he's going to be deputising, I suppose, and for Cook at dummy half. And Stefano Toikamanu. He's been 18th man and sort of been around the squad, hasn't he? But now he's going to get his... he'll be debuting off the bench. What do you make of that, Glennie?
Oh, I think they're a better.
Is he going to do a job for the boys?
Stefano, yeah, 100%. I think he'll be good. They're obviously
barely won half the games he's played in. Do you think he's a bad luck?
No, I don't.
Right.
Much better with Latrell in the side. As long as he gets the ball.
Fit too.
If fit, and as long as he gets the ball.
Yeah. Well, the ball kept going. The ball went left. I mean, I don't think there's any issues at all with Latrell getting the ball. And once again, it's going to be Fox and Turbo. They're going to, how does Moses deal with them? Does he actually pass right? Who fucking knows?
I don't know that Moses is the guy, to be honest. That's a big concern and a big red flag going into Suncorp Stadium with a guy that shows a complete history of not performing in clutch moments and grand finals.
We don't see his best at in when it counts in important high level games.
Exactly. So, I think happy for Cook is much of a muchness. Different styles, but I think Damien Cook's been there before, and his running game with some of those outside backs, waiting to take advantage of the space and ball that that comes off the back of his runs. I think that's a massive positive for New South Wales, and I don't know. It's just a big ask to go into Suncorp after that performance in Game 1. And expect to do enough to win with Mitchell Moses at 7. I think it's an absolute massive ask.
You've got to say that New South Wales couldn't have generated worse attacking numbers in that first game, but the forwards kind of did the job. New South Wales were on top for a large part of that game. Yep. There was that Hudson Young part at the start. There was that Hudson Young brain thing at the start, which pretty much allowed 2 tries to be scored straight away by the Queensland side. Yep. Other than that, up until the very end, they were kind of on top. So, look, I would just be happy if Mitchell Moses can somehow find a way to move the attack around without giving it to Teddy at any fucking point and allowing him to take over hog style.
Yeah.
Or for Mitchell Moses to do some stuff really early, so Teddy doesn't get in his head that I have to go hog Desco because I'm the only man who can do the job.
Man can play a short side. Mitch Moses can fucking count numbers on a short side.
Yep.
What gets me about this whole fucking thing is, and we'll start off early here, why the fuck do you take a game to Adelaide in a game where home ground advantage matters so fucking much? Why? Why would you fucking do that?
It's in the interest of growing the game and trying to stick a franchise there.
Oh, that's good. I'm fucking here to win, not grow the game. If I'm Freddie, I'm here to fucking win. Fucking grow the game in your own time.
Yeah.
Take fucking exhibition fucking West Tigers games to Adelaide because that's what Adelaide deserves.
What the fuck?
Oh, they've been sending Roosters games down there the last couple of years, haven't they?
Yeah.
I think they've been playing a home game down in Adelaide.
But looking across that side,
you're right, Glennie.
How it wasn't just
fucking died. I'm fading hard.
Sorry, I had to say something because these fucking cunts are going to say something.
Our number 7's injured. Oh look, we've got another fucking guy that plays 7 for his fucking club. Won Dally M halfback of the year last year.
Yeah.
Was given a shit cunt assignment by a dumb shit coach in game 1 to play a position he hasn't played for 20 years.
Yeah, but he didn't come in and win the game, so therefore he had a shit game and should be dropped.
This is the thing. So hang on. We've got a 7. Awesome. He slots in there. Latrell's back from injury. Fucking Critter's out. Thanks very much. Good efforts. Appy's gone. Cook's in. There you go. Who else have we lost? I'm sure there was someone else that got injured that I hadn't thought about. That's as fucking simple as that should have been.
Yep. But
it's turned into this fucking pantomime of, you need this selection and you need this and you need that, and it's fucking, will it be this person or that person, or Reynolds used to play with Cook and blah, blah, blah. No, cunts.
It's like, but if you're thinking horses for courses, if you're not going to go with Nico, like the one thing they did with Nico that I do agree with is if you're not going to start him, you got to fucking drop him.
Yeah,
like he's not. You can't run him on the bench. It's bullshit. But
unless you play him as a genuine 14 who comes on and relieves your fucking 9.
Yeah,
that's the only way you play him.
Yeah. Yeah, which Freddie seems to be mentally incapable of understanding or doing.
This whole thing just fucking reeks of substandard thought and decision making.
Yeah, I honestly don't know why you just don't fucking throw Reynolds straight in there. I mean, the cunt is fucking used to playing at Suncorp Stadium.
Yeah,
he's playing fucking close to career best at the moment.
Yep.
He's a goal kicker replacing the goal kicker he
Yeah.
lost as well. I mean, there's so many. Plus, he's been away for a couple of years, but I mean, I would imagine he has somewhat of an understanding with fucking Cameron Murray and fucking Latrell.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway,
it is what it is.
Yep.
It is what
Look,
it is.
it's no lose. I mean, Eels fans are going to fucking feel it if New South Wales lose, and Mitchell Moses' shit agenda loads up. Once that boots up, he'll never stop. Look, there's agendas to make anything palatable, but look, I want to see it. I want to see a live series. So obviously, we want New South Wales to win the second game, but yeah, look. It's hard to see. I mean, if the forwards can generate... Well, I mean, look, if Stefano can do a job, he's replacing Pangai Jr. So if Stefano can just fucking play minutes...
What you're not going to
not
get
miss
from,
tackles
from
and not
Stefano is dumb shit.
Yeah, and not give away dumb fuck penalties and not be lazy. If he does that much, then as far as the forwards are concerned, it's probably a net positive. And then it's up for Moses to take the platform that he will be given. If they can give the same platform as they did last game.
Yep.
If Moses can play off the back of that, then who knows what fucking happens, because there's plenty of great players in there. The only player I'm really not happy with is Tedesco, but you're not going to drop a captain mid-series either. So he may gracefully have the opportunity to retire from representing football at the end of this one, perhaps. But I don't know. Anyway, we got games coming up this weekend. Another Origin shortened round. The Friday night game is the North Queensland Cowboys taking on the Penrith Panthers up there at the Abattoir. What do we got here? The Cowboys, they lose Murray Taulagi, Valentine Holmes, Reece Robson, Jeremiah Nanai, and Ruben Cotter all to Origin. Felt comes in, Labert comes in, Taumalolo's back, Sam McIntyre to the bench, and Fine Fiuaki to the bench. Jake Granville goes from lock to hooker. Well, fuck me. He must be fucking doing somersaults. getting to play his actual position and not getting fucking mutilated at prop or some other bullshit. The Panthers side, okay. Crichton is out. To'o is out. Luai is out. Liam Martin is out. Isaiah Yeo is out all through Origin. The man, Tyrone Peachy, returns. Thomas Jenkins to the wing. Zach Hosking second row. Eisenhuth to the lock and Luke Garner to the bench. I remember Luke Garner. He's back. And the weak gutted dog goes to 5'8".
Systems win here. I think Penrith, despite the Cowboys, with Drinkwater still there and obviously their halves intact, it's...
And Granville in 9, who's played a lot of fucking 9 in this side too. I mean, exactly. There should be a reasonable amount of continuity, you would think, in the way that the Cowboys play. There's just the variable quality of the guys in the pack, obviously.
But I still think Penrith's forwards will generate enough momentum to give Cogger, Edwards time and space, and I still expect Penrith to win. I don't think it'll be a blowout, but I expect Penrith to win 1-12.
This is a good opportunity for these kids to show that they belong. To really get in there and show that, look, the superstars being out doesn't worry us. We're still going to do our job properly. So, Penrith 13+. Fucking house on it.
This is a tough one, though, because, I mean, remember the last thing the Cowboys did? It absolutely fucked over the Storm in the most surprising result all season.
Yeah.
The same Storm side next week around turned over and butt-fucked the Sharks. Like... They've lost some players, but I mean, if that was a genuine turning of the corner for the Cowboys, given the continuity that they have in their spine, I mean, they're sort of only really missing out in terms of their bench, because there are guys that are solid enough players like Luciano Leilua and Hill and Lukey, who would ordinarily be playing second fiddle to your Nanais and Cotters.
Yep.
As far as as far as the guys of the 13 that run on, I mean, I'd give them a chance to hang in there, but who knows? They could get done by 62. I mean, the Cowboys are fucking. Who knows what you're going to get this year? The Knights take on the Roosters Saturday afternoon in Newcastle. Fuck me, these cunts are getting a few Newcastle games too. They're the Melbourne Storms of the fucking mines. The Knights, once again, kissed on the dick in terms of origin, with Marzu, who's been dropped, I believe, because he was late for the team bus or something. So didn't meet the standards of their side, so he's been dropped for a week.
Well done.
They lose Frizzell to Origin, of course. TWiL comes in the wing. Lachlan Fitzgibbon, second row. Roosters, they lose Teddy, Lindsay Collins, Matt Lodge is out as well. Billy Smith comes into centre. Nafu White comes into lock, and Terrell May to the bench. Now, White is a player that I've been looking at religiously over the last little while, because I heard that Manly were looking at trying to pick him up for next year. I think that he is going to dominate so hard when he comes on that the Roosters are not going to let him go. I don't know why they haven't been playing him in first grade. In Reggie's, I don't have the stats in front of me, but in Reggie's, he's averaging something like fucking 230 metres a game.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's been absolutely fucking dominating the competition. And when I saw that, oh, you know, Manly were, you know, looking at picking him up, and I was like, oh yeah, it's just a fucking Reggie's. So then you start looking into it a bit more, and you're going, holy fuck, yes, yeah, I will take this cunt any day of the week. But he's going to get it. He's got another chance in first grade now, and I expect him to absolutely fucking run through the Knights, and you know, perhaps cement a slot, because you've got to remember the Roosters this year as well. Their forwards have been pretty fucked. Yeah, like the bench guys have moved to starting positions, and you know, he's exactly the kind of guy they need, and he's going to be starting the 13. So we'll see how he goes anyway. Few changes in the Roosters as well. Hutchinson's going to the bench. Manu's going to fullback. Kiri's going to the old fucking 7 to 6 switch. Nat Butcher's moving from the second row to the front row. Tupanua goes lock to second row, and Sandon Smith goes bench to halfback. If you can follow all of that shit.
I'll get the Knights.
I'm thinking the Knights as well. I'm thinking the Knights as well. I mean, the Roosters are in disarray. The Knights are. This shit with Gagai and Ponga being dropped from Origin is absolute blessing for these guys. They're almost running full strength through this Origin period where most sides are getting, you know, debilitated in some way or another.
Yeah.
They're sailing through unaffected. They're getting more minutes for Ponga with the team, and more minutes for Ponga, you know, without getting brain damage is more confidence, you know, for his running game.
Yep.
So yeah, look, I'm thinking Knights too.
The Knights will win, yeah.
Yeah. Roosters there for the taking for any side that's half decent at the moment, but particularly when you take out, you know, guys like Teddy and Collins. I mean, the cupboard's getting pretty bare there. You got Joey Manu doing it himself. Right. The Eels take on the mighty Manly Seabs Eagles Saturday afternoon at Combank Stadium. The Eel side, without Mitchell Moses, of course, and Junior Paulo, both on Origin duty. Ryan Madison comes into 5'8", and Joel Fahangawe to the bench. Dejan Arce moves from 5'8" to halfback in a huge change. And off Hickey, Ogden goes bench to front row. The Manly side, Turbo and Daly are in Origin. KO Weeks again comes into fullback, and Jacob Arthur to halfback. Ethan Bullimore goes second row to bench, and Samuel Afeanu rewarded with a start from the bench to the second row. And this, of course, is the Jake Arthur revenge game.
The ultimate revenge game against his dad.
where he can march into Parramatta and fucking absolutely fucking cock slap all of these fucking degenerate Eels fans who made his life hell when all he was doing was trying to ply his trade, develop a rugby league career, and these absolute cunt fans just absolutely fucking roast him. But Jake has come back with his own roasting. Did you see the article about him looking forward to this revenge game? And the quote that he gave was, "Oh, Baldy's rattled. He's worried about us." Referring, of course, to his father. So,
brilliant.
Yeah, looking forward to this one.
I hope he has a big game.
I hope he has a massive game.
Expect Manly to win.
He only has a. All he's got to do is just kick well, make your tackles. If you see something, he seems to have a really good instinct for taking on the line, when to take on the line, when not to. I mean, use that, and really all he's got to do is just feed it out to Garrick and Hamoli and Saab on his right hand side, because those three guys are a fucking mismatch for almost everybody. But then when you look at the Eels at the moment, they've got Sivo, Simonson, and Ryan Madison out there on that side. Yeah, and it's an absolute fucking mismatch. And if he can, and if all Jacob Arthur does in this game is just give some quality ball to Ruben Garrick, so he can hit the outside of his man, it's just going to be fucking floodgates. Obviously, there's this. All of that is predicated on everyone else doing their job. Like, I mean, guys like like Sean Kepi, who had the best game of his entire career last week. I mean, that's the benchmark now. I mean, you need to be fucking doing that. Not cut out the bullshit mistakes, cut out the drop balls, cut out the dumb penalties, and just fucking truck it forward like you did. I mean, you keep doing that, and lay that platform. You make it very easy for a guy like Jacob Arthur. So it's half of a fucking battle for him. I mean, if he has to dig his way out of the shit, then it's a different story. But like the Eels have got guys like Andrew Davies starting. They're looking pretty thin, eh? So I mean, I would hope for a massive scoreline here, and Jacob Arthur to get his ultimate revenge over the cunts that didn't deserve him.
There you go.
Manly by 32.
Jesus.
Oof. So it has been said, so it will be done.
Oh, fuck.
The West Tigers take on the Melbourne Storms at Campbelltown. The Tigers side, they lost Brooksy. They've lost Stefano. They've lost Appy.
How good's Zach Lenny? You get to pretend that you're Origin affected.
Well, look, the best type of being right is technically. so Brent Naden comes in. Talon De Silva. What do you got on him, Glennie?
Fuck all.
Right, and Seafarth comes back into the bench. This is the move, though. This could be the Corey Patterson to the wing of the fucking decade. Stafford Toa to 5'8".
Oh,
yeah. Star-Lord's running the shit. Tommy Falau goes to the bench.
Amazing.
Wakeham goes 5'8" to halfback. They fucking... Gee, that's about the fourth time I've said that this week. Yeah. Bateman goes to lock. Blory goes to second row. And your mate, Stripper Pole, gets a start. He's going up to the front row. Simkin to hooker and Kapoa to centre. Storm side. They lose Coates, Munster, Grant to Origin. Also Welch and Eliasa Katoa are out. In comes George Jennings, Jonah Pezzett, Bronson Garlick, Alec McDonald and Aaron Penne. Big Nelson goes bench to front row. Tarek Sims goes bench to front row, as you would expect. They're there for the taking, Glennie.
Look, this has all the makings of an illegitimate joy win. I'll fucking take
what's
it.
illegitimate?
I will take it.
What is illegitimate? You are Origin affected. This is the baby Tigers.
Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant, Nathan. I love how you're dressing that up.
Mate, I swear.
Nothing says.
I support the West Tigers more. I support the West Tigers harder than you do, Glennie.
That is fucking horseshit. Nothing says
anyone
Tim
who's listening to
Sheens is back
knows.
in charge like a centre playing 5'8".
What do you know about Star-Lord's history? Did he ever run around in the juniors playing in the six?
I have no idea, but it wouldn't matter because I remember when he did this with Chris Lawrence many, many moons ago.
Yeah. And then continued to do it.
And he had Chris Lawrence playing 6 with Benji at 7. And you want to talk about disjointed attack. You've never seen disjointed until you've put a centre in the 5'8" role of a team that likes to shift the ball around.
And that's fucking
Jamie Lyon won a premiership.
That's generous, calling Chris Lawrence a centre.
Listen,
Like, he was just not a
I've
water
tolerated your shit. I've tolerated your shit all
Worst
evening.
grand final team in the history of the sport. Worst.
He never played in the grand final, you fucking...
I'm just reminding you.
Like, if you're going to sit here and talk
Worst.
rugby league,
Worst
at
grand
least
final
know
team
what
ever.
the fuck you're talking about.
Feed him, Glenny.
Look, I would just have much preferred it, rather than you coming back and just making an absolute cunt of yourself after having a so-called chest infection and taking more knees than Lana Rhodes. If you just had have died, it would have made things a lot easier.
Can I
West
interject
Tigers,
just with...
13 plus.
I just want to interject with something, Glenny. 2008 grand final, Jamie Lyon was a centre playing 5'8".
I don't care, Nathan.
But also to support your argument, no, I'm going to give you the other side too to support your argument. In that same game, Greg Inglis was playing 5'8".
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So what I say is, so Star-Lord is literally the tiebreaker of centres playing 5'8".
Oh,
Just to in the battle of can they do it or can they not?
yeah.
A lot of pressure on the young man. Is he up to it?
He's been killing it in the centres.
Yeah.
He's hit career best form, and the reaction to him hitting career best form is to move him out of his preferred position.
You'll just put the step on fucking Jonah Pezzett, and he's still away.
Okay, righto, you've sold me. 13 plus Tigers.
Right. I honestly don't know what we're going to see out of the Tigers this week. Like losing Appy and Brooksy in the one week is a massive fucking seismic shift in how this side's going to look. And I mean, we sort of we kind of know what Simpkin provides, but what the I don't know what they're going to get out of Star-Lord and Wakeham. The Storm on the other hand, look, I think the Storm are going to win. I don't think this is going to be a particularly great game. I think both sides are so ravaged by injury and origin. I don't expect it to leap to any great heights as a game, but I expect the Storm to win. Just a matter of how much. Finally, Sharkies take on the Doggies Sunday afternoon. Two teams got fucked on last week. Royce Hunt's out for the Sharks. Thomas Hazelton comes into the bench. Otherwise, that side that lost by 50 is as per the program. So Skeletor's got heaps of ideas, obviously, about how to stop the floodgates. And the Doggies, they lose Fox to Origin.
It's the Dogs, so maybe they'll play us into form.
Yeah. Braden Birds comes in to the wing to replace Josh Adokar. Who's got this one? I mean, the Sharks have got it. They've got to bounce back. They're pretty much full strength. They lose no one to Origin.
Yeah, I think it's has the potential to be the bounce back or the statement game. Well, I don't think the Dogs will roll over though. I think. You
think they're gonna bark?
I think they're
not gonna roll over and beg.
That wasn't even intentional. This is how fucking tired I am. I'm
borderline
borderline fucking sleep talking at the moment.
They're not going to show their bellies or play dead, not these dogs.
They may sit there and lick their balls. No, I think the Sharks will win 13 plus.
Yeah, I think the Sharks will win this one very, very comfortably. And for the main reason is that, as is their tradition, the Dogs aren't in the top 8. They fit the profile of exactly like the sides that the Sharks can jag wins over. And so, yeah, that's the prediction. Everyone else has a bye. And so that brings a close to the real episode 520. And thanks for listening, everyone. And as always, go to thisweekinleague.com, hit up the links, join our social media communities. Seeing new people come in all the time, which is great. You get a link to our Patreon and all the other ones as well, Discord and all that. What else? Do we have anything else to add? Or we might have some exciting merchandise that has been requested for years on the cards over the coming little while, right, Glennie?
Yes.
So that'll make some people happy. And more on that. And patrons, you'll be
I didn't realise we were going to be doing it to make people happy. Fuck that. I don't want that.
Oh, okay. Sorry. It's cancelled.
Cancelling.
Forget I said anything. I'm not going to edit it out. I want you to know that you were there. I want you to know you had it, and then I want you to know that Glennie ripped it away from you. So not editing out. So cancel that.
There we go.
Fuck you guys.
Talk to you fuckers next week. Get some sleep, Glennie.
Yeah, need some.
Poor little tired fella.
Fuck off, mate. Just busy.
Jeez.
Ask me, I'll tell you.
Jeez. I literally... I offer my genuine, heartfelt
nothing that
sympathies
comes from
to you
is genuine. You are incapable of being genuine.
Oh, that is not true.
Absolute sociopath.
This is so fucking hurtful right now.
I don't care. I'm very tired.
Treat me like a Malaysian man. Fucking.
All right, that'll do. See you.
That's it. See you next week.
Later.